Hey guys, it's been kind of a slow month for field work. We're kind of in a transitional period between alligator snapper surveys and our upcoming gopher tortoise and indigo snake work in November. So I haven't been out in the field a whole lot for work. I've been mostly working on data and doing outreach events and places you never herped. But it's October and I just can't resist getting out and herping some sandhills. So today I was out road cruising, primarily for Southern Hognose snakes, and as you guys can see, I think I did pretty well. So today I'm going to be highlighting this very special snake, the Southern Hognose snake. This individual right here is a adult male, pretty good sized Southern Hognose snake. Females will get a little bit bigger than this, although they are a smaller species than the Eastern Hognose snake. So this is a pretty good sized individual. So the way I actually found this guy was driving this road and I noticed a snake track in the sand. And these guys leave a pretty unique track. So when I saw it, I knew from the size and the shape that it had to be a Southern Hognose snake. So I walked off into the habitat back here, kind of in a straight line from the direction of the track, and just slowly scanned the grass. And about 25 feet into the grass there in the planted loblollies, sure enough, this guy was just stretched out, just slowly moving through the grass. And when I came up on him, he immediately spread his head, started puffing up and hissing at me pretty loudly, and then when I touched him, he immediately played dead. It is in fact a defensive mechanism, just like the Eastern Hognose snake. These guys will feign death if their bluff hissing and defensive display doesn't work. They will roll over, play dead, and emit some musk or poop to make themselves pretty unpalatable. Now, these snakes are really cool. They're semi-fossorial. They have that upturned snout, just like the Eastern Hognose snake, that's used for digging and for excavating burrows, nest chambers, and uncovering prey items such as southern toads and eastern spadefoots, which are the primary food items of this species. They are in fact amphibian specialists, and they actually have rear fangs with a mild venom that is used to immobilize amphibians. They are in fact harmless to people, and a bite is basically unheard of from this species. So nothing to worry about, completely harmless to people. Now, Southern Hognose is a species that has experienced some pretty severe declines. Here in Georgia, they're pretty uncommon. They're only found in a handful of locations. But further west, in Mississippi and Alabama, they're actually presumed to be extirpated, which means they thought to no longer exist in those states. Now, they do still occur in the Carolinas and Florida. However, it's a species that we're definitely keeping an eye on here in Georgia. The Orianne Society has done a number of road cruising surveys for these in years past, and it's every observation that we make, we pass on to Georgia DNR so they can help track populations here in the state. Now, the cause for the declines is almost certainly due partially to habitat destruction, habitat fragmentation, road mortality, stuff like that. However, they have disappeared from some areas that there doesn't seem to be any real obvious reason. And one of the hypotheses going around is that that may be due to the introduction of fire ants, which is really sad. It's an invasive species that is here to stay in North America, and it's thought that the fire ants will raid the nests of the Southern Hognose snake, destroy the eggs, and also the hatchlings and small individuals are thought to be pretty vulnerable to fire ants. So there may be high mortality associated with that. It's not been proven, it's not been shown to my knowledge, but it's definitely a plausible theory. It's always such a treat to find these guys. Such neat snakes.